Hey everyone, I hope you guys are having a good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever time you're watching this. Today's topic is about AI in the brainstorming process. So I think there's a lot of potential for AI in this particular space. Obviously, I'm not a huge fan of AI being used for like final products sort of thing. You've seen probably in a few companies are using AI art, right, for end products, for promotional stuff, for whatever. I think Marvel used it, generative AI, to create the opening sequence for Secret War. I didn't watch it, but that's what I've heard, and that's what it looks like to me as well from the pictures I've seen. So I don't really like AI being used in the front end, I guess we could say, but in the back end where we're generating ideas, inspiration. Those of you who are in the coding class, you might have seen that I used Midjourney, generative AI for image, to create some concept art for the game that my team is working on. So I think it's really good for this brainstorming thing, whether it's the visual medium to try to figure out what something should look like, or if it's in the written medium where I use AI a whole ton, ChatGPT specifically. I don't have access to 4, I just use the free stuff, but a lot of times where I'm stuck looking for an idea, I use AI to help me break out of that. And it's not really in creative writing, actually. It's more, I'll give an example here. I had to create a trivia game for the youth at my church, where I'm a youth leader, and I needed some ideas for interesting trivia questions, and Google wasn't really cutting it. So what I did was I asked ChatGPT to give me trivia within specific genres for specific audiences, and it came up with some really useful ones. And I didn't use all of those ideas, but they set me on the right track, and I would change and modify things too. In some of my writing as well, like in creative stuff, sometimes I'll have like a poem or something. I'm not a poet by any means, but sometimes, if you're writing a story, a poem works well as like some prophecy or an ancient legend or something like that. And I'm really bad with poetry, but ChatGPT is quite good. It's good enough for me to ask it to write a poem about a certain topic, or for me to feed information into it. It organizes it into a poem-like structure, and then I look at it and I think to myself, well, this is good, this is bad, and I kind of change it around and ideate on it manually. So yeah, I use AI quite a fair bit. I haven't really started using it in any academic stuff. I mean, it wasn't available to me in my undergrad, so I wasn't able to use it for any of the microbiology papers that I wrote. But I haven't used it for any of the assignments really yet this semester, other than coding, I guess. I wouldn't say I use it for brainstorming and coding, but I can see myself in the future, maybe even for my MRP, at least getting it to help me come up with ideas for how to phrase things. Yeah, it's not really like a matter of ethics to me with using AI as a final product. It's more, I prefer to do it myself. Like, it feels better if I craft it myself. So anyways, that was my really long-winded spiel about AI and brainstorming. Yeah, thanks for listening, and I'll see you later this week.